I am Paige. I'm a freshman at Litchfield uh, Christian School, and I am presenting candles. How to make candles. First, you'll need to know how to do a double boil. You'll have to get a skillet or a pot and fill it with some water almost halfway full. Then you have to get a heat-safe bowl, preferably a glass bowl or a glass measuring cup, and wait for the water to start heating up. The water candle comes from the Latin word candela, which means torch. The first steps in making a candle is to measure 4 cups of soy wax or beeswax and put it into your glass bowl or glass measuring cup. For this one, I am using soy wax. This is soy wax, and that is beeswax over there. Candles have been used since 3000 BC, which is about 5,000 years old. To burn your candles, you will need wicks. It is easier to put the wicks in before you pour them in the melted wax. You can stick your wick down with either glue or a sticker. For this one, I did a sticker. When you stick the wick in, you will want to keep your wick in staying upright. So you can use a popsicle stick with a hole in it, the middle of it, or a mechanical pencil and a clothespin. Candles used to be made from animal fats instead of wax. If you want to protect your counter before pouring in your candle, you should put a rag around your container that you're going to pour it into, or you can lay newspaper or even parchment paper down before you start. Make sure your wax is completely melted. Oils and fragrances. This part can be optional, but you can add some oils or fragrance. You can use essential oils or just some fragrance oils. For this one, I'll be using vanilla and coffee. Oil fragrances are significantly stronger than essential oils, so I'll only use 13 to 15 drops of oil. Candles were not used for light. They were used to keep track of time. Used to. At last, let your candles cool at room temperature for at least 20 minutes. Make sure to cut your wicks. And those are that. And you can smell them. And here is a colored one, but like you can't use like food dye. It does not mix in with it. We had some leftover like colored wax in my house, so this one's just a little testing one.
Are you all done? Are you all done?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to ask if there's any questions?
Is there any questions?
Can you light them up?
Yes, I can.
Well, while you're new.
Let me.
That's what I'm looking
I think I'll do this one.
at. Aww.
Oh, that's so cute.
Paige, can you talk to me a little about the double boiling process again?
You have to put like water in it. Like you can't just put it all in a pot because it would burn without the double boiling.
So what is exactly the double boiling again?
You put water in a pot like halfway full, and then you will have to let it heat up for a little bit before you put the glass bowl in, or like something that's heat safe. And then you will have to put the glass bowl in whenever it's like near boiling, like not simmering.
Okay.
and you'll have to put it in and then put the thing, like put soy wax or beeswax in it.
Inside the bowl.
Yeah, inside the bowl. You can't put it outside.
So the bowl's okay, I see what you're saying. So
Yeah.
the water heats up, you put the bowl in, the wax inside the bowl so that the wax heats up.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's kind of like heating chocolate.
Yep.
Tray.
How long did it take you to make this?
Like, I made about like the presentation or the candles.
All of it.
I think about 12 hours. Ariana.
How long did it take you to make the candles?
Like all the candles I made, it was like about 5 hours. It takes a little while for it to heat up.
How do you do like the coloring ones?
Sometimes they're like specific food coloring that, well, not food coloring, there's specific candle coloring that you can use, or there's like pre-dyed wax that you can use for that. Tray.
And what is that little like white thing above the wax? That you use to light it.
It's called a wick.
What is the wick for?
It's so you can burn the wax, so it can
Make smell good. What's the purple and like gold?
Those are flowers that I had. I couldn't bring this one because it broke. Yeah, it was my favorite one.
Aww.
Is there a way to like dye the wax, or does it have to be like pre-dyed?
No, it doesn't have to be pre-dyed. There's certain coloring that you can use, but it has to be a separate thing.
Does the flowers make it smell better?
No, it's just there for decoration.
Who taught you how to do this?
I kind of just looked things up on it, and my sister also kind of used to do it, so she helped me a little bit.
How long does it take to make like one candle?
For one candle, probably like 30 minutes to an hour. It takes heating up process.
What is the biggest one?
Probably the one,
The red one.
yeah, the red one.
Go ahead.
Did you make a big batch of the wax and then distribute it into each one?
Yeah, I tried to make a big batch to do.
What's the blue-green one? The first one you made?
Like the smell of it?
Like was that the first candle you made?
No, my first candle was like, I did not bring it. I didn't take a picture of it, but I tried to put food coloring in it, and it did not work out.
So what do you put in like the wax to make it color like change? Was it a special type of food coloring?
I didn't use the food coloring, but I saw some at Michael's, but we had pre-dyed wax.
I was about to ask you, where do you find this stuff to buy if you want to make your own candles?
Michael's.
Michael's?
I got other questions. How did the flower one broke?
Whenever I was like, I had it in a bag and I kind of snapped it on accident.
And,
Oh, sorry.
and can we smell that one?
Yes. I don't want to. Be careful because it has
I'll
wax.
wait till it.
Was there any candles before the main ones? Like any
Yeah.
other attempts?
There was a lot.
Oh, coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it smell better while it's being while it's on fire and stuff?
Yeah. It like
Is there like which one of the candles was like the most like was the most hard to make?
probably the colored one because it like
caramel coffee.
it took more time to do. I don't know why, but it just took more time.
Is this like all together like
the candle making? Is that hard to do?
No, it's not really that hard. It's just the time of melting it.
Okay. This is the coffee one.
Okay, very good. Last question.
Do you think that you'd continue doing this after your project's over?
Probably, yeah. It's fun.
Very good.
Last one, Trey.
Last one, Trey.
Okay. Are you gonna keep these around your house and burn them to like make your house
I'm gonna do it all.
Yeah.
The coffee ones.
You
Can I
might
have
help
one?
Yeah, can you make us one?
All of us.
Or can you
I don't
give us
know.
I mean, you might as well put the candles to use.
All right, just give us
You
Paige
can
around the
sell
floor.
them.